day, everyone that would be listening to or watching this video. My name is Abu Joshua from the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Science. I'm an Isporite, and actually this video is brought to you by the ISPOR Board of Academia. I'm also a final year student. So this is a video that is centered on just giving you tips on how I passed my 400 level as a final year student. Alright, to the 400 level students that will be watching this video or listening to this video, I'm very sure that you must have already heard a lot of things about this 42nd semester. And I'm also sure that the semester itself has already been living up to all the things that you've heard. So I'm just going to give you some tips on how I scaled through when I was in fourth year and how it wasn't really so much of a problem for me. So first of all, I would point out that I did not get it all right. Okay, so this is a video that will comprise of where I got it right and where I got it wrong. But let me begin with where I got it right first, going to class. I wouldn't say I went to class 100%, but I did not joke with my classes, okay? Especially the classes of the difficult courses or the presumed difficult courses like kinetics, pharmacokinetics, advanced dispensing practical and forensic, and maybe a little bit of chemistry. These are the courses that you have to be in class to hear what the lecturer is saying, because there are some very vital, important points that the lecturer makes known in class. Points that will help you, that when you are reading the material, you will know the points that you need to read and the parts you don't need to read. Because the truth is that some of the materials in this second semester will be very bulky. And if you just relax so that you read it in the material, I mean, you see, if something page material, if something page material, and the semester is quite short. So try your best to be in class and pay attention to the lecturer so that you will get the important points, so that when reading the material, it will foster your understanding and save your time. Secondly, note copying. I'm not really necessarily the person that copies so much of notes. I pay more attention in class, but it did not mean I did not pay attention to note copying. There are people in our class that are good at copying notes, so I made it at this point of duty to see to it that I got the notes photocopied. Photocopying notes was my very good friend in 40, alright? So I also believe the reason why you have to have your notes is because you will not necessarily remember everything that you hear the lecturer say, alright? You may not have the retentive capacity to recall everything that the lecturer said. So notes is very important. So the notes contains what the lecturer said, the things the lecturer displayed on the board or projector whatsoever. So if you are the kind that you know that copying notes is a problem for you, try as much as possible to get the photocopied notes or you can copy it down yourself if you want to from those that copied it in class. But mind you, if you are not the kind that copies notes, try your best to pay attention in class. Don't lose both sides. It's not that you are not copying notes and at the same time you are not paying attention. If you are not copying notes, try your best to pay attention so that at least your brain will recall the things that you are reading. Now, I wouldn't say that I got it all right like I said earlier. So where did I not get it so right? First, I did not start reading early. Now, this is a primary problem for us, especially second semester. The semester is very, very, very bulky. So the greatest advice I'll give you right now is to begin to read. Don't allow, first year second semester is not a semester you want to compile works, believe me. Secondly, if you are the kind that have problem with calculations, for instance, you will jam calculations in kinetics. So I recommend that you find someone in your class that can put you through, alright? You necessarily don't have to force yourself to understand it when you find out that you're having difficulty in understanding. One thing that we've noticed is that students have a way of making their fellow students understand a certain topic almost sometimes better than lecturers. So if you develop it as a point of habit where you sit down and you go meet a friend or create a group, a reading group where you guys come together and read, I believe it will really help. These are kind of things that helped me during my own time. Now I do not intend on making this a long video, alright? So I believe that these simple principles, if you just lay them down and stick to them, I believe you will not have issues with the semester. I know you've heard a lot about it, but I mean, people passed it, and people did not pass it with magic. People passed it and passed it well, and I believe you can also pass it well. My name remains Abu Joshua. This is a presentation from the ISPOR Board of Academia. I wish you guys success and God's grace as you continue the semester. Thank you.